Epic Showdown, Gorilla Grodd versus Abomination. Today we're diving into an epic confrontation that has been brewing in the comic world. The powerhouse Gorilla Grodd versus the monstrous Abomination. Picture this, a devastated urban landscape, skyscrapers reduced to rubble, and debris littering the streets. This is the battleground where these two titans clash. On one side we have Gorilla Grodd, a super-intelligent gorilla with mind control and shocking powers. On the other, there's Abomination, a hulking behemoth with gamma-infused strength, ready to wreak havoc. The stakes couldn't be higher, as the fate of this chaotic battleground hangs in the balance. Gorilla Grodd. Let's talk about Gorilla Grodd. This isn't your average monkey. He's a genetically enhanced gorilla with some seriously mind-blowing abilities. Grodd possesses telepathy, which means he can control minds and bend them to his will. Think about it. Imagine being able to manipulate your opponents into doing whatever you want. But that's not all. Grodd can unleash powerful psionic blasts, transmute matter into different forms, and even lift objects with his mind, thanks to his telekinesis. On top of all that, he's got a brilliant strategy that he uses to outsmart his enemies. Grodd's ultimate goal? Total domination. And he's dead set on making Abomination his next stepping stone to power. Abomination. Now let's shift gears to the Green Giant himself, Abomination. Formerly known as Emil Blonsky, this guy transformed into a colossal beast after significant exposure to gamma radiation, much like his notorious rival, the Hulk. Blonsky was originally a skilled spy for the KGB and thought that by embracing the same radiation that transformed Bruce Banner, he could become even more powerful. Spoiler alert, he did. Abomination boasts superhuman strength, durability, and an aggressive fighting style that makes him a formidable foe. All he wants is to eliminate the Hulk and those who stand in his way, and now Grodd is on his radar. With the calculated cunning of Grodd against Abomination's raw power, things are about to get intense. The conflict begins. Now let's set the stage for their clash. The air crackles with tension as Gorilla Grodd and Abomination face off against each other amidst the ruins of a fallen city. Grodd stands confidently, a sly grin on his face, while Abomination, towering over Grodd, cracks his knuckles, ready to unleash destruction. Each knows the other is dangerous, but with their motivations on the line, neither is backing down. The ground shakes as they prepare to charge into battle, their eyes locked on one another, and the audience can practically feel the excitement brewing. Mind control attack. As the clash begins, Grodd wastes no time, attempting to assert his mind control over Abomination. Waves of psychic energy radiate from Grodd, enveloping the battlefield in a surreal glow. Abomination, however, isn't one to go down without a fight. He shakes his head, trying to fend off Grodd's influence. It's a battle not just of muscle, but of will. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a puppet master? Still, Abomination's fierce determination shines through, even as Grodd's power pulses around him like an electric storm. The physical clash. With Grodd's plan thwarted, it's time for the fists to fly. The two engage in a fierce hand-to-hand battle, each trying to outmaneuver the other. Abomination swings his massive fists, creating shockwaves with each blow, but Grodd dances nimbly away like a seasoned martial artist. Despite his size, Abomination shows impressive agility, using his strength to swipe at Grodd, who uses telekinesis to lift debris and hurl it back at him. The urban landscape crumbles around them, and the stakes intensify as they each demonstrate their battle tactics. It's a fight that will go down in comic history. Turning the tide. Feeling the pressure, Grodd takes a deep breath and activates his transmutation abilities. The air thickens as Grodd transforms nearby rubble into barriers, building a defensive zone to keep Abomination at bay. It's like watching an artist at work as Grodd shapes the battlefield to his advantage. As the dust settles, Abomination manages to break a few barriers but grows increasingly frustrated. Grodd, now fully in control, capitalizes on this moment to regain composure and strategize his next move. Desperation. In a fit of rage, Abomination lets out a thunderous roar, shaking the very ground beneath them. He channels all his anger and desperation into one last charge at Grodd, eyes blazing with fury. With fists raised high, he barrels forward, smashing anything in his path and preparing for a final massive attack. This is where the real heart of the battle lies. Can sheer strength win over intellect? Climactic conclusion. The grand finale kicks into gear. With all his might, Abomination swings at Grot, landing a crippling blow while Grot retaliates with a desperate psychic blast. The forces collide, resulting in an explosion of energy that decimates the surrounding area. Ultimately, Grot's defenses crumble as he finds himself overwhelmed. In these final moments, he realizes that this battle might just be his end. The fierce showdown concludes in a spectacular display of power, strategy, and sacrifice. Aftermath. As the dust settles and silence falls over the battlefield, we reflect on what this brawl means. Grot's defeat is a significant moment in the realm of villainy. It creates a power vacuum that could lead to even more chaos. Meanwhile, Abomination stands as the champion, but at what cost? The struggle leaves him questioning his own humanity and role in the world. What's next for Abomination, and can villainy ever truly be defeated? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.